someone is coming over right now because they're a little scared about the aftercare for their abortion because they've never had an abortion. They don't know anybody who's had an abortion.
Michaela helps people in Texas access abortions.
How have you been doing? How has accessing abortion right now been for you?
I feel a little stressed but very relieved. I'm here picking up my care package, so I feel a little more safe, especially because you're more knowledgeable in sexual health.
Everybody needs to have a plan in place right now.
A controversial new law in Texas is now the strictest in the country.
It made everything so much more intense and so much worse.
We want to see an end to elective abortion in our state from the moment of fertilization, that moment the new human being is created.
It's crazy, to think about how we had access to safe abortions and now that's taken away from us. My name is Michelle. I'm 22 years old and I'm about 4 to 5 weeks pregnant.
I'm Michaela Montoya Frazier. I'm 22. I help people access abortions through material needs, through funding, and through emotional support.
This is actually a picture of my womb area. A few days before I found out I was pregnant, the bill got passed.
It is nearly impossible to get an abortion in Texas.
The Texas law bans abortion after about 6 weeks of pregnancy.
It also allows anyone who helps a woman get an abortion to be sued.
You have that intuition feeling. I was I'm just gonna take the test to just get this out of the way. I turn it over and it's positive.
In disbelief, Michelle took a second, a third, a fourth, and then a fifth.
All 5 of them come back positive, and I was what do we do,
People are panicking a lot right now about possibly being pregnant because they don't know what that's going to do. They don't know what that access is going to look like if they are pregnant.
Me and my partner came to a mutual agreement where we honestly thought it was the best to get an abortion.
2021 has seen the most abortion restrictions enacted nationwide since the Roe v. Wade decision in 1973. The law passed in Texas, called SB 8, is the most severe yet.
We think that Roe v. Wade was the ceiling when in fact it's the floor. People are still not being able to access abortions whatsoever.
In the past, the time limit on abortion in Texas was at about 20 weeks, and that meant about over 50,000 abortions happening every year in Texas.
The new law makes abortions illegal as early as 6 weeks of pregnancy. This restriction amounts to a near total ban on abortion procedures, given that 85 to 90% of them occur after 6 weeks.
We have been praying for so many years for a law like this that defends life to come to be. Sí es muy importante esas leyes para proteger especialmente esos bebés que no tienen voz, que no tienen voto, que están todavía indefensos ante la decisión de las madres.
Abortion in the U.S. has long been a deeply polarizing issue.
This is a controversial issue. It's one that people disagree on ardently. At the end of the day, the question we ask is, what is the preborn child? What is in the mother's womb? Is it a human being worthy of legal protection and inherent with moral value and dignity? And if so, that's what we're fighting for. That's why we're fighting to end abortion.
The demand for Michaela's help has increased exponentially since the law went into effect.
This person says they're going to have to go to Oklahoma because of the new law. And this person was 6 weeks in 1 day, and they said, I want more information on traveling expenses because I have to go out of state.
Her biggest challenge, though, is to help people access abortion care in Texas before it's too late.
I was sexually assaulted and I'm terrified of being pregnant, especially with the new abortion law. Please help me. Do you feel lucky that you were able to figure out you were pregnant before you hit the 6-week mark?
I actually was. I know usually women don't find out up until after 6 weeks.
Yeah.
It's very rare that I heard that you find out before 6 weeks.
Michelle will be taking an abortion pill at home to terminate her pregnancy just ahead of the 6-week mark.
Not everyone is emotionally stable, mentally stable, financially stable to have a kid.
When I was 18, I had gotten pregnant and needed to access an abortion and had a lot of trouble. People helped me access an abortion, and I owe the rest of my life to my abortions. I know what opportunities abortion can give to people. So why not just spend the rest of my life doing it?